wrestling fans, welcome to this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. I am your host, Eric Snook. We have a big episode for you this week. First, we're going to take a look back at last week's match of the week. It was between Unstoppable Eric Moore and the Outlaw Jamie McKinnon. And of course, we know that Jamie McKinnon ended up winning the CCW Heavyweight Championship, but towards the end of that match, Eric Moore suffered a concussion, and we're actually going to show you the footage of what actually happened near the end of that match. We're going to show you that now.
Eric Moore throws him into the opposite corner. Looks like he's going for that patent splash. Nope. McKinnon got out of the way, and Eric Moore got caught up on that middle rope. And there you see Jamie McKinnon just throwing Eric Moore to the mat. Back of his head bouncing off the canvas.
And there we see their fans, Eric Moore hitting his head on the mat during that match against Jamie McKinnon. Eric Moore suffered a concussion as a result of that injury there, and he will be out of action for at least 3 weeks. We don't know yet if he'll be back in time for Stampede 2017. We know he wants to be back, and we're going to hear a little bit more from him later on in this episode. For now, we're going to switch gears and talk about another championship match. It's the Southern States Championship. Of course, Dante Steel, the CCW Southern States Champion, had to take on the Jesus Freak, Logan Stevens, recently at a match in Abbeville, Georgia, and these two have been battling it out for a better part of a year now. That title has gone back and forth. Logan Stevens has won the Southern States Championship multiple times, and now he has another shot at getting that championship. So without further ado, we're going to take it away to this week's match of the week. Dante Steel taking on Logan Stevens for the CCW Southern States Championship.
Welcome to Superstars of the Ring. There is Logan Stevens looking to regain the CCW Southern States Championship. And from behind, there is Dante Steel, the CCW Southern States Champion. Logan Stevens was nailed from behind by Dante Steel. Stevens was just making his entrance here. And from out of nowhere, Dante Steel shows up behind Logan Stevens and attacks him from behind. There you see him choking him with that chain. Dante Steel getting in the ring. See Brian Blitz ringside checking on Logan Stevens to see if he can even start the match. Just another evil tactic by the Society of Sin. One way to keep that CCW Southern States Championship is by not having to defend it at all. So he tried to attack Logan Stevens before the match, tried to take him out so he couldn't compete, but it looks like the beating will continue. This match has not even officially started yet, ladies and gentlemen. Both competitors have not been in the ring. They will be now, so the match should be starting shortly. There it is. There, the bell just now rang. And we have a pinfall. 1, 2. And somehow Logan Stevens able to get that shoulder up. You can't quite count him out. Dante Steel thought he was going to be able to just win this match as soon as it started, but he did not expect Logan Stevens to get his shoulder up. I don't even think Logan Stevens expected it. This match is underway, and a spinning heel kick. All of a sudden, Logan Stevens getting some momentum on his side after that brutal attack before the match started, and now it's Dante Steel on the outside of the ring, trying to regain his composure. See Logan Stevens still hurting from that vicious attack before the match. But these two are going to go at it on the outside of the ring, right in front of the CCW audience. And they are trading devastating blows. And they have to be careful. They could get counted out. You can see taking a hard hit to that wooden basketball floor. Logan Stevens broke the count. Looks like they're going to stay on the outside maybe just a little bit longer. And he's going to suplex him. And unbelievable, a snap suplex on that hardwood floor. And this is a new Logan Stevens, a more aggressive Logan Stevens. But he has a reason to be. He was the CCW Southern States Champion for a very long time here in CCW. And he lost his title over a year ago to Dante Steel. And he's been fighting and fighting to get it back once and for all. 1, 2, and he was that close. He's that close to winning it all again, but the one thing he's been focused on every time he's had a shot, he's only been focused on that CCW Southern States gold. And a brutal headbutt by Dante Steel. And now he's just choking him in the center of the ring. He's going to get disqualified. Breaks the hold just before the count of 5, making sure that he's not disqualified. Dante Steel goes to work. Dante Steel, of course, the leader of the Society of Sin, a group we've seen change quite a bit over the last couple of years. We've seen members come and go. The newest members, Toxic and Marcus James, are in the CCW Tag Team title hunt. Dante Steel, of course, Southern States Champion and probably a favorite to win the Stampede Battle Royal. But absent, noticeably absent, has been Solo Jones, the so-called enforcer of the Society of Sin. But before we get to Stampede, Dante Steel's going to have to go through Logan Stevens. A big back body drop. Logan Stevens takes down Dante Steel, sends him up and over, and he's rolling him up for a pin. 1, 2. Logan Stevens sends him into the corner. And a running elbow. Another one. Snapmare takeover. And you can hear that pop. You can hear that pop, and it looks like a running knee. And a pinfall again. 1, 2. A lot of quick movements by Logan Stevens trying to wear down Dante Steel with a quick progression of moves. Fortunately for him, it was not quite enough to put away Dante Steel. And now Logan Stevens is using the fans here in attendance to cheer him on, hopefully to get that adrenaline rushing, but Dante Steel just silenced the whole crowd here with a huge suplex. And Logan Stevens is down. And now the crowd here doing whatever they can to get under the skin of Dante Steel. And it looks like he's going to go for another suplex. Flips up and over. Another suplex. That's 2 suplexes in a row. And that's got to be it. That's got to be the end of the match. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. Rolls him up. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Big clothesline by Logan Stevens, gaining some momentum. And sends him flying across the ring, and another pinfall. 1, 2, and another kick out. You can see how much this title means to both these competitors. Neither man giving up. Look at Dante Steel back and forth. And a running knee there, just drop kicking him. This could be it. 1, 2. And again, somehow Logan Stevens able to roll out of it. Dante Steel, frustration setting in. What does he got to do to keep his CCW Southern States Championship? Fireman suplex. 1, 2. Just a 2 count on that one as well. Both these guys just throwing anything they can think of at each other and seeing what sticks. The scoop slam by Dante Steel. Logan Stevens finds himself dead in the middle of the ring. Dante Steel, what's he got in store? Looks like he's going to go high risk. And he delivers that patented elbow drop from the top rope. And this could be it. 1, 2. And somehow, once again, Logan Stevens able to get that shoulder up. That elbow has put out many superstars here in CCW. But somehow Logan Stevens able to get the shoulder up. Reverses it into a famouser. And this could be at 1, 2. Both guys throwing in their patented maneuvers. And both competitors kicking out. Incredible match between these 2 elite athletes. Competing for one of the most prestigious titles in CCW history, the Southern States Championship. And Dante Steel connects big time. That super kick out of nowhere. Logan Stevens is down. If Dante Steel could just get over and get maybe an arm dragged over the body of Logan Stevens, he might win the match. But both men are on the ground. They're both down and out. Logan's not even moving. Starting to show some signs of life, but he might get counted out by the referee. Pinfall, 1, 2. And again, unbelievable. Logan Stevens. Again, getting the shoulder up. Dante still taking just a little bit too much time. Recovering for the pin. Impressive. A Hail Mary maneuver. 1, 2, 3. Finally. The match has been won in once again. The CCW Southern States Championship belongs to the Jesus Freak Logan Stevens. He is our new Southern States Champion.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we see the Jesus Freak Logan Stevens winning the CCW Southern States Championship one more time. Now, we don't yet have a match scheduled for that Southern States Championship for Stampede, but we'll have an announcement coming soon in the next few weeks for that. Now, another match that was originally supposed to be at Stampede back in January when that event got canceled was the Alternative Championship match between Skylark, your alternative champion, and Hayden Price for a championship on a pole match. We are excited to announce that that match will still take place on March 11th at Yulee Middle School, Stampede 2017. Now, earlier in the show, we talked about the unstoppable Eric Moore and his injury, the concussion he suffered at the hands of Jamie McKinnon. We recently caught up to him just after that match, actually, and got some of his thoughts on losing the championship and where he's setting his sights going forward from now. So now, without further ado, let's take you away to Eric Moore.
CCW fans, tonight I was beaten by Jamie McKinnon. This has been the worst night of my wrestling career. I worked so hard to climb the ladder and get my belt. And tonight, Jamie McKinnon was the better man. He beat me 1, 2, 3, right there in the middle of the squared circle. I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna make excuses. He beat me. A switch flipped in his head. It was a Jamie McKinnon I've never seen. I've been around Jamie McKinnon for 3 years, and this was a new Jamie McKinnon. 46 years old, this was a new Jamie McKinnon. You could see it in his eyes. Come Stampede, Jamie, there's going to be a new Eric Moore. You see, Eric Moore's never won the Battle Royal. This year's different. You know, just a month ago, I didn't expect to be in a Battle Royal. But guess what? Now I know I'm in a Battle Royal and I'm going to train harder. I'm going to sweat harder. I'm going to bust my tail to beat those other 19 men in the Battle Royal. And then at the end of the night, Jamie McKinnon, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you with a different state of mind. And you're going to get beat once again by unstoppable Eric Moore. Jamie, listen to me. I'm coming for my belt.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we heard from the unstoppable Eric Moore. It's obvious he has his sights set on regaining the CCW Heavyweight Championship at Stampede. Now, also making, we think, an appearance at Stampede, or at least he's indicated as such, is the Mystery Man that we've been getting all these videos from in the last couple months, and he sent us yet again another video. So we're just going to show you the video from the Mystery Man.
CCW is being exposed for the trash that it is. And legendary Chris Turner tries to fool everybody. All his work with kids. I'm not fooled. See, I ruined Stampede once already. I'll ruin it again. Unless Chris Turner meets me in the ring on March 11th. His influence on CCW, on wrestling in general, I know he deserves no credit. See you at Stampede.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we heard from the so-called Mystery Man who's been haunting CCW over the last couple of months. This time it looks like he's just flat out called out the legendary Chris Turner. So we'll have to see what's going to come of this. It sounds like he wants a match at some point. I'm sure Chris Turner will not back down from the challenge. He usually doesn't. So that's going to be an interesting development going forward. But for now, that's going to wrap it up for this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. I'm Eric Snook, and we'll see you next week.